Well, folks, we're down at Jackson Bay, and it's we've got a collection of councillors and staff all here to have a look at. Louis, this is a spade ready project, isn't it?
Correct. This is what we call a spade ready project. Design and the investigations completed on the wharf. The materials already arrived, hardwoods out of Australia. That's sitting at Greymouth port at the moment, ready to be shipped down here.
Wow.
So work should start in the next 4 weeks.
Who got the contract?
Liddell's have got
Graham.
the contract. Yeah, Graham Liddell got the contract. He's a specialised contractor for this sort of wharf work, and he's done he's had a couple of projects completed on the wharf in the past, including the lower deck for the recreational boats. This work is more aimed at the causeway and the main wharf.
So how much money are you going to spend on it?
We've got 1 million provided to us by the PGF fund, and we'll spend all of the million on this project. Probably will be spending a bit more in future. It will go into our long-term plan for council.
Wow. And
that will see this wharf fit for purpose for at least another 30 years.
30? We'll be both older.
Yeah.
Be awesome, eh? The only one who'll be left around will be Councillor Hart. She'll be still here.
Absolutely.
Yeah. John, the piles on the outside, when were they done? These
about 15 years ago, I guess. These outside row were not all replaced, but most of them were, as you can see.
Yep.
And at that time they replaced a lot of bracing under here.
I remember the costing about $750,000 at the time.
Yeah, it was a lot of money.
Yeah. Who did that job?
That was done by
someone out of Invercargill or something, wasn't it?
No. Gordon McDonald.
Yeah.
He got a contract, and he lived here for a couple of months.
Oh yeah.
And had a floating dredge here with a pole driver arrangement on it, and drove all these piles.
So this wharf, is it as old as you?
Nearly.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's been around a while then. How long's it been here?
I think it was about the late 30s, 1938, 1939, I think, somewhere around about there.
Right.
Yep.
Are there still, still used, isn't it, by the commercial fishermen?
Yep. Quite a lot of wet fish comes over here, barnbow fishing. Jeff Robson.
Yep.
His company probably brings the biggest percentage of wet fish over the wharf, I think.
And there was always about 70 tonne of crayfish that come over.
I don't know exactly how much in terms of volume. It's commercially sensitive, they will tell you.
Yeah, exactly. I know what you mean. Now, have you ever fished off the wharf?
No, I haven't.
Where are you, Tanky? You fished off the wharf down here?
Not this wharf here, but just the Okarita wharf. In fact, I helped build the Okarita wharf under the guidance of John Bainbridge back in the days of Department of Conservation.
The same John Bainbridge here?
That's correct, yeah.
So what year was that?
Back in
35?
No, back in the 80s. John was the works officer then.
Yeah?
Yeah, so they were good days, weren't they, John?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you didn't bother, you weren't into this big one?
No, not this one, but we did a lot of the interpretation panels up the top there. So we're involved with that.
Now,
quite a bit of history here.
All we have is
actually.
Now, Latham, it sounds like we get to eat at the cray pot.
I love the cray pot.
It'd be interesting, won't it?
Great lunch.
Yeah.
Good fish and chips at the cray pot.
You've just been photobombed.
That's what what would I expect anything less from Deputy Mayor Carruthers?
It's been an interesting trip so far, isn't it?
Great trip.
What
really
a day!
enjoyed
What
it.
a day down here.
They've turned it on for us in Southwestern, that's for sure.
Well, Louis and Michael and Carl probably think it's normal. Certainly a stunning day.
What a great spot. And there's some of the ladies that have come down on the trip there.
Yeah. Who have we got? Do you want to introduce them? These are the Kogan girls.
The Kogan girls.
Yeah, right.
Girls here.
Councillor Kogan and Councillor Anna Hart.
And a twin sister.
Yeah. So, I'm going to have to edit this, folks. Don't worry about it. We'll be right. Oh, certainly a stunning day.
So this thing actually caught fire. This is new.
Was that was there someone camping here? Do I remember that rightly? No. What's in there?
This is Niwas, and it measures the tides and the temperatures. And
Oh, sea level rise. John.
yeah, yeah.
Has it ever risen, John? Is the sea rising or is it...
Well, it caught fire and burnt once already.
Right. Look at that. What do we got here?
TC running away from you
Is she?
down there.
Those. Hey, anyway, thanks, John.